I understand when people say it's a journey, and I understand it. So you're beautiful anyway. So you
Thank you, and you are as well.
thank you so
Welcome.
much. All right, Dominique, Romy, Noah, can you put in the chat who invited you to this webinar? So just to make sure, Sheila, please. I think she said she.
Uh, do I need to put in like who like specifically?
Yes,
Because
so
I
that I
got
can know what company or because I do this webinar for several different companies. So I want to make sure that we're in the right room. This is for the tax agent career opportunity. Okay.
yes.
If some of my team is here, it's cool. They come to support, so it's all good. So everybody that's here can stay. It's all good. If you wanted to, you can always do a little post, quickly say, hey, if you're interested in learning about what becoming a tax preparer is, then you guys can post that. I always do like a last minute little post to see who's interested on this Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon. So, but yeah, no, if you could just put in the chat for me who invited you, so that I can let them know to make sure that they're in the room as well. Okay. But I'm so excited, y'all. So it's almost the end of October. We are, man, listen, it's coming up very, very soon. Tax season is among us, okay? Tax season is among us. So we have to really step it up, start really getting outside, posting, talking to people, and getting ready. We're about to go right into our systems training very, very soon. And then we're gonna go into tax preparation training, which is one of my favorite, to train on how to actually do those taxes. So I'm super excited. So Jasmine, you have people that are coming, I believe you said, right? Are they already here? Are you Sheila, please join. You have to are you able to send Sheila a message, roaming? I applied for this on Indeed Jobs. Okay, perfect. Had gotten a reply and sent the invitation by Tariq. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you. All right, perfect. Yes, I already sent her the invite. Okay, perfect. We'll wait on your people. So in the meantime, between time, let me actually send my little message out that I wanted to send out as well. If you are interested, yes, that is me. Allow. Is it going to allow? I think she may have came, Jasmine. Let me know. iPhone user, how are you? Can you please put your name in the chat so that I can change it for you and who invited you? Interested in preparing taxes. Please come join the webinar. An opportunity with a lead tax center looks like. All right, so this it's not gonna be a long stick it up new. I'm Shandrika. Hey Shandrika. I'll fix your thing for you. Rename. I thought you had just popped in. Shandrika. There you go. All right, perfect. All right. So whenever Jasmine and Romy, let me know when your people are here and then when I can get started. It's like 5:08. So just send them a quick message and see if they're coming. Dominique, you said you don't have anyone coming today. I think me and you gonna start doing DMs together. I'm gonna start doing DMs with my EROs. I'm gonna start like we're gonna link up together. Okay, I'm no for real. We're gonna link up together. We're gonna send our messages together because I am not having it. I am not feeling it at all. Hey, brother, what's going on, brother?
Hey sis, how you
How
doing?
are you?
I'm doing good.
I absolutely just love this picture of you. I swear with them arms folded. Okay. It's supposed to be three. Yes, ma'am. Sometimes the extra push is good. It is. This is what let me tell you, I can honestly say that I have lost probably I can't even tell you. Probably over $100,000 or more over because I've been doing for 10 years, right? Plus. So I never was a person that followed up. If you reached out to me for credit repair or business and you missed an appointment, it was like, okay, whatever. Because I felt like I had enough business, I had enough clients, I felt worked enough. you know, but instead of just saying, you know what, maybe they needed that extra push, let me follow up with them, let me see what's going on, or putting systems in place that would do the follow up for me so that I can, reach out to those people. And I can just say, personally speaking, when I've had people do that to me, like I forgot what software I actually just recently purchased, but they kept reaching out, and I eventually it was something I really needed, but again, I wouldn't have done it. Um, but it feels like begging. You feel like you're begging because of and we'll talk about this this wasn't what this meeting is about because we have other people on this, but it's not begging at all. And that's kind of like I felt like, let me just say this though. Fashion Nova is anybody looked up and see how much Fashion Nova is worth? How much are they worth? Do you think
No, but they're annoying. But they catch your
but
attention though.
but exactly, you're gonna either buy or unsubscribe.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying, Dominique? You're gonna buy and unsubscribe, and I now understand that concept from a mastermind that I went to, and it was told to me by somebody who makes 100,000. Excuse me, he made 6 million the month before. Thank you, Rona. This man makes exactly. He made 6 million. Showed us, logged in and showed us, refreshed so that we knew he was not playing. And he literally said he doesn't delete any contacts. You're going to buy or unsubscribe because they're hitting you 3 to 5 times per day in the email. Okay. And I'm like, oh, I don't want any money. Okay. Because I'm not even emailing my people at all. It's like, oh, you're just sitting there. I'm emailing you reminders about something, thanking you for whatever purchases, but just the people that are, and I have thousands of emails sitting there waiting to be sold to because again, if they do not want you calling them, they will block you or unsubscribe. So you're not begging, you're following up. All right. It's all in here. It's the mindset. All right, so that's my little preach for Sunday, right? Y'all know Mommy Tanya, Auntie Tanya, Coach Tanya is always coming in preaching. Y'all should get tired of me. But yeah, it's like Rona said, these people make billions. Fashion Nova makes billions, and they're going to market you until you unsubscribe or buy, and it works. Okay, it works. But we're going to cover that on Wednesday when we have our office meetings because I feel like some of my EROs are struggling with certain things and y'all just don't like to say nothing. All right. So I already see what's going on. So are we waiting on anybody? I know Jasmine here, Chandrika here. She was waiting on 3 people. I see one of your 3 people. Miss Romy, has your girl made it in yet? Has she made it in yet? No. Okay, no problem. It's 5:12. So good thing is this is being recorded. Okay, this is being recorded. So after the meeting, you will get a recording. Just simply, and actually the recording is going to be on the Loom video. So I will send you the Loom link. It's also in the Slack channel under recordings. You can grab that Loom link and just simply send them. Say, hey, this is what you missed today. Let me know once you review it if you have any questions. Very softly, all right? Because we attract everything that's meant for us, right? We don't run folks down. That's not what we do. But we can send reminders and we can give them just a little extra push, okay? So the purpose of this meeting, again, go ahead, Sharik, you wanted to say something? Your thing had popped up. Thought you were saying something. Okay. All right, so the purpose of this meeting is because somebody felt that you had the skills, you had what it takes, what they feel like it takes in order to be a successful tax preparer underneath their in their business, okay, in their business. And this meeting right here, hey, that's what I was waiting on. I was waiting on like Keisha. You made it in. All right, I was waiting on you. So Keisha, send a quick little reminder to your people that you were looking to come here. Just send a quick reminder to them in your just shoot some quick little emails. I'm at work. Okay, no problem. Aftercare, watch videos. All right, no problem. Sure. All right, so this let me share my screen. We wanted to give you an opportunity just to see exactly what the tax preparation class looks like. So as a tax professional, you will be trained to prepare taxes professionally. You also will be trained on a variety of other skills in order to help you to make sure that you are successful. Okay. I'm just looking for my PowerPoint. So we wanted to just go over a couple different things, really just get some Q&A, some questions. So this is not going to be a long meeting whatsoever. We're just going to go over a few things, just kind of let you see exactly how the program and what the program is entailed so that you can get a feel about it. And then you can ask any questions and then we'll just go from there. Okay. So as a professional, as a tax preparer, there's a few things that you need, right? It's literally a three-step process, I will say. Okay, three-step process. So the first process is to get your credentials, right? To get your credentials. Um, everybody, hold on just a second. I'm looking. Why can't I see what I need? Let me stop my screen share real quick, you guys. Sorry, hold on. So you guys can get a visual what I'm talking about. And then the kids are loud. PowerPoint. PPT. All right, there we go. No. Is this it? Okay. All right. So, oh my goodness. All right. Let's just show the courses. All right. So you have it is a three-step process. All right. The first step is to getting your credentials. Okay. The credentials that are required to become a tax professional is real easy. You need to have a PTIN number. A PTIN number is a number that is issued by the IRS. It is a small fee in order to get that PTIN number, but it is issued to every single person, right? Everybody who needs it. There we go. Everybody who wants to actually prepare taxes are able to obtain a PTIN number as long as you have filed taxes before. Okay, that's literally the qualification. So if you filed taxes before, then you're able to get a PTIN number. All right. So I'm kind of rude. I didn't tell you about who I am and what I do. So sorry. So all right, so my name is Tanya Wells. I've been asked and hired and brought in to be the trainer for every last one of the offices that invited you over. I've been in the business for over 10 years, 10 plus counting as an accountant, a business strategist. I also do own my own tax company. For the past 4 years, I've been doing, well, as a professional tax preparer, I've been always was doing taxes for a very long time. But your leaders brought me in order to train their agents. Okay, so that's what my position is. My goal is to train you. My goal is to give you all the tools, not just teach you how to do taxes. So you're going to learn a lot of different things here. You're going to learn how to do taxes. You're going to learn how to market yourself. I can teach you how to do taxes, but if you can't get a client, you're definitely going to be frustrated, right? So we don't want that. We are not the type of business that just throws you into an online course, give you a few practice exams, and hope for the best. That's not this. We're definitely vested and very invested in making sure that you are successful here. we're like a family. I can tell you that. We're probably a group of maybe, I don't know, maybe 100, 150 total. Not really big at all. We do provide help throughout the entire season. So again, my goal is to come in and make sure that you have all of the tools. We don't want you hopping from place to place at all. So we provide a lot of different tools for you. All right. So again, so I want to show you exactly what are the initial steps in order to become a professional tax preparer. And we like to say professional because we do really, really strive on professionalism here. I joke and I kid around a lot, but integrity is really, really big with me and with every last person that invited you here. Our name is good, okay, and we like to keep it that way. So again, we don't just offer this opportunity to everybody. I'm sure that these Tariq, Keisha, I know for sure the ones that are running ads on Indeed, I know they're getting a lot of responses. So everybody is not given this opportunity to come to this webinar. So they must have felt something special about you. Okay. So I'm going to tell you why it's very, very, why more than ever the opportunity to become a preparer is huge right now. Okay. So a lot of people, you guys see what's going on. I'm just being honest, like what's going on in the world. Okay. Things are shutting down. Government assistance are shutting down. Local, opportunities that are giving to you, jobs. It's a lot. Being able to pick up a trade that you can do on your own outside of anyone's telling you to come in and clock in is going to be huge. Okay. No matter what happens with our government, the one thing they will never take away is taxes at all. Our government prides on the fact that they can tax us tremendously. So, clients that are getting refunds is just a small token, a small portion of the real situation going on in the taxes. Taxes is a multi-layered business, right? It just preparing taxes is just one small tiny part of it, and you will see that later. Okay, so it's an opportunity, and I always say it's recession free. No matter if you make little bit of money, you still have to file taxes on that. Whether you make big money, you still have to file taxes on that. The IRS wants it. Okay, so there's three steps, all right? Three steps in order to get yourself ready and able in order to prepare taxes. Okay. So the first step to get I like to say is to get a P10 number. Okay. P10 numbers, again, just like I was telling you, it's a prepared tax identification number. It is the number that everybody needs in order to prepare tax returns professionally. Now, if you're doing it for your mom pop, you're doing it off of some of the free sites, they don't require it, but we have actual professional tax software here. So you have to have a P10 number in order to be able to prepare anybody's taxes in whatever state you live in. Okay. And I put on here to teach you how to be a established legitimate business. And I think this is important because you all are normally offered to be as self-employed 1099 workers. We see this a lot when we do taxes for people who are 1099 workers. None of them have a organized business and they miss out on so many deductions. This class could be a deduction. It's a continued education class if you have a business. If you drive in order to promote to get more clients, you can write off those miles. You can write off the gas if you go eat lunch. Y'all get the point. So again, we promote entrepreneurship over here, and that is very different than a lot of the other tax companies that I know for a fact. They only want you to promote only them. We don't do that. We want you to promote the company that you work for, obviously, but we also show you different ways to promote yourself so that you can be able to grow. Okay. So I don't think there's nobody here that's looking for an office. So I will skip the next part. Okay. So the second step to becoming a true tax professional is developing the skills, right? Developing the skills and the fundamentals that that it takes in order for you to be able to become an expert or very, very good in what you do. right? So one of those skills that you would need to do is to learn how to work systems and softwares. So the tax software is provided for you. You do not have to pay anything for it. Although the leaders have taken care of that. They've taken care of the software. They've taken care of a lot of the different things that you will need, including marketing materials and everything. And I'll show you about that. But the software is very easy, user friendly. We use two different ones, which is Tax Slayer and also OLT Pro, if you guys are familiar with any software, but it allows you to be able to, it does a lot of the heavy lifting for you. I'm just going to be honest. It does the calculations for you. It makes sure that you're not missing any deductions that a client may qualify for. It has a guided version to teach you and guide you through the entire return. And you also do have a live person that will go over every single return. Okay, so we want to make sure that although most of the information is automated, it's automatically calculated for you, there's still room for error. So we try our best to eliminate those rejections on our end. Okay, so after you prepare the return, it goes into a review queue for an actual human being to look over the return, make sure you did not miss any type of deductions. And sometimes we actually can raise the return higher and we'll send it back to you like, hey, we found some more credits for the client. Let the client know the new actual refund amount. Or, maybe we were able to lower the amount they owed, all kind of things. So that's a good thing. We're coming on to a team that has your back. Okay, so you will have a two-part training. Okay, the first part is going to be self-paced. Right, self-paced. I want to see who's actually in the room. So if you've ever done taxes, can you put a 1 in the chat for me? If you have ever done taxes, put a 1 in the chat for me. Just want to see. Okay, no problem. I got you. All right. So if you've done taxes before, put a 1 in the chat. 1 in the chat. All right. So if you've never done taxes before, put a 2 in the chat for me. Rona has done taxes before. If you've never done taxes before, put a 2 in the chat for me. 2 in the chat for me. All right, perfect, perfect, perfect. So I love both types. I love both types. I love people that have experience because I love the wow. Oh, I didn't know that factor. Oh, you taught me something new. I love hearing that. And we always hear that over here. And then also people that have never done taxes before because you are a fresh like a breath of fresh air. So your brain is like a sponge. You soak up everything. Like it's something that's enticing for you. You're inquisitive about what to learn. So I love people like that as well. So I designed the two-part training in minds of both people. Okay. The first, and let me just go to the actual training module so you guys can see it. So the first part, like I said, is going to be is self-paced, right? And this is for people who don't have any type of knowledge about taxes whatsoever. So when we go into the instructor-led part, you will be able to have basic fundamental knowledge about what we're talking about, like the schedules, like the just terminology part. Okay, if I say a Schedule C, you'll know exactly what that means. If I say a 1099, you'll know exactly what that means. All right, so that's why we have the self-paced part. Now the self-paced part, it is a easy breezy part. Okay, it is not meant to teach you how to do taxes. All right, at all. It's meant to give you again a basic foundation and also something tangible that you can have the day you join the team. Okay, the day you join the team. So the first part is a 6-module course. As you can see, it's 6 modules. Okay, the modules are not very long. A lot of them have maybe 8, 9 lessons. Some of them have less than that, right? Every single module has a video and it also does have text. So if you're a person who's on the go a lot or you're working, you just want to listen, you can. You can just listen because it does talk to you.
File clients' federal and state tax returns.
Okay.
They need to know which tax forms to use based on the specifics of each.
There you go. If you are a reader, I like to kind of do both. If you are a reader, you have the text words right here. Okay, right there. So you have 4 modules. The first one is just to show you how to prepare taxes. It's just a basic introduction. Why we have taxes, what is really tax preparation consists of, your responsibilities as a preparer, okay, the requirements. And then after each course, you have a small test just to test your knowledge, just to make sure that you retain the information, okay? The second module is talking to you about your obligations and your responsibilities, right? And also morals, ethics. Okay, it's a small section on this. Again, it is just to give you a basic foundation about what you will learn. Okay, so after every single mod, you will have a small little test just to test your skills and make sure that you do understand what you learn. And then after that, you're going to go directly into some of the bonus materials, which is the flyers. We're giving you 80 digital flyers and posts. And we don't just give you these posts, we also do have a Canva class that we're going to teach you how to edit the posts. Who is familiar with who's currently using AI? If you use ChatGPT, put a 3 in the chat for me. If you use ChatGPT, put a 3 in the chat for me. I want to see who are our tech users here. Isha, Rona. All right, pretty much everybody. Perfect. So if you, I'm gonna know you're using it. So I also do a ChatGPT class. It is a class to show you how to utilize AI to help you with content marketing and such not, right? So the flyers will also show you how to edit those, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we also do give you edited flyers as well, just to go ahead and post. But we teach you both, okay? So after the initial course that you take, you will get a course completion just to show that you have completed that first module, and then this you immediately go into the instructor led course, which is with me. This is where the fun part comes in. It's what part I love the most. So I go over literally everything that you did learn in the modules, but in more depth, right? It is a 8-week training course. Okay, 8-week training class, we'll say, with me. 8 weeks, 1 day a week, maybe an hour to two each time we meet. And we meet on Mondays right now. But I know that we're opening up other classes. I do a few classes throughout the week, so just depends on what class you choose or what class is available. That would determine which one you would be in. Okay. Again, we have people that work. We have people that work 2 jobs that still are able to make it and be very successful once taking this class for teaching you how to really really grow and scale in the tax business. Okay, so again, with me, 8 weeks, right? So we have 8 weeks. So the first 4 weeks is going to be solely focused on marketing, 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 right? I just told you the software does a lot of the heavy lifting for you when it comes to the tax preparation course, but I don't like people to feel frustrated, okay? And I know that in order for you to make money, you have to have clients, right? You have to have clients, okay? So I know that people normally will say, hey, let's start with friends and family. I don't want to leave them out, right? So yes, you can start with your friends and family. The likelihood that family will probably let you do their taxes is, I don't know. It's like 50-50. If they will, they will. If they won't, they won't now. But they will later. Okay. They just want to make sure that you know what you're doing, right? You can't, so they're like, whoa, you were just doing hair last week and now you're doing tax. I need to see if you know what you're doing. So it's my job to make sure that they understand that you do know what you're doing. So I'm going to show you how to market on and off of social media and not have to really rely on friends and family. The most of the people that do, we did over 1,400 tax returns last season, and I probably can count on, I don't know, maybe 50 of them came from people that we actually knew. So our marketing techniques and skills will allow you to be able to widen out the people that will do business with you. All right. So what is the average tax return? Those who have done taxes, have gotten your taxes done by somebody else. I want to know, want you to tell me, put in the chat, what's the average amount? What have you paid? Let's just say that. What have you paid to get your taxes done? Whatever you pay. What did you pay last season to get your taxes done? Put in the chat for me. 800. Rona paid $800 to get her taxes done. All right, that's pretty much sounds very right. Who else? Who paid somebody? You guys didn't file last year? You was able not to file? Show me how you did that. Show me how you did that. How much did you pay last season? Don't make me call your names. Let me see. Holly, how much did you pay last season? Did you do your taxes? Somebody did them for you. Noah, did you do your taxes? Somebody did them for you. How? Let me see. Now you can send nonverbal feedbacks. Oh, it's so much that they can do in here. They, all right. So maybe you did your taxes yourself. Okay. We'll go with Rona. Rona said she paid $800. The national average is probably around about 6 to 7. I'm gonna say that about 6 to 7. Sometimes it's higher, just depends on the complexity of the return. Okay. So depending on the complexity of the return, we'll take Rona's the fee that she paid $800, right? That's for one return. Okay. My goal is to make sure that you have a list of at least 30 people on your list within the 8 weeks that I have you training to that one that is interested in you preparing their taxes. Okay. So we've already started a class about 3 weeks ago, and by on average, within 3 weeks, our team has around about 10 to 12 is what I've been hearing. Some have 5, some have 10, some have 12. Within 3 weeks, they already have half of what they're looking for. So let's do the math. Okay. If you have 10 people, Rona, that you do and you charge them $800 to do their taxes, you've just secured an extra $8,000. Extra $8,000. Okay. Same thing. So I will say that the average person that prepared taxes last year did at least 10 to 15 returns. We had some that did more than 30, 40, but the average, we take everybody's average, everyone did about 15 or 20 returns. That was the first year agents. I'm not counting the people that been doing taxes. That wouldn't be fair. So our first year agents, okay? So as you can see, the return on investment is there. The return on investment is there. Any questions about the program? Like how would you like the training modules? Any questions in the training and what will be taught? Any questions? Any questions? All right, so let's get to the big point. So how do I get paid? So how do you get paid? That's the question that everybody wants to know, right? So getting paid as a preparer, you get paid 2 ways, right? You get paid 2 ways. One, the first way is the most common way, which is on a commission tier, right? Commission tiers meaning commission on the tax preparation fees. Like Rona just said, she paid $800 to get her taxes prepared. You're paid on the preparation fees that are charged. Okay. So majority of our systems have a preset fee schedule. We charge normally per return, per form that the return touches. So if you have a W-2 worker, they may have 10 forms. You have a 1099, they may have 12 forms. It's just different forms based on the different person's return. So the system will calculate the amount that the return is for. I mean, the return should be for at the end of return, and agents are able to charge up higher than that, or normally we just keep it the same because that's normally the right fee to charge. Okay, if that makes sense. But we go over pricing as well. So you are paid on a commission tier based on the prep fee that is charged, right? When the client's taxes get funded, meaning the IRS actually approves the tax return, and when the money is sent out to the tax client, the money is also sent out to the tax agent, right? So you're normally paid in real time. Just depends on your leader's pay schedule, or either that Friday or that following Friday, one or the other. That's only how we pay out. So now the commission tiers are based on your experience, okay? Or mostly your experience, right? So if you have zero experience, you've never done taxes before, we normally do offer you one of these two tiers, a 50-50 for people that with no experience, or a 60-40, people that have 1 to 2.5 years of experience, okay? So as you can see, there is an investment fee. let me check this out. There's an investment fee that is required, and don't quote me on this. This is for anyone that's with A-Leaf Tax Center on the call today. So if you're with A-Leaf Tax Center, then this is normally the fees that we charge here in order to, let me say, the investment that you will pay in order to join the team. Now, the reason that there is an investment amount, you're not paying for software, okay? You're not paying for marketing materials, and the skills that you are going to learn from this class is something that you could take on for life, okay? And you can make a lot of money doing it, right? A lot of money doing it. So it's really just to make sure that the instructor's time is not in vain and that you will take this training really, really serious, okay? And you would take it in as an investment into your future. All right. So, if you have 3 to 5 years experience, you're normally be offered anywhere between a 60/40 or a 70/30. Just depends on the leader structure that they have, right? And depending on the structure they have, the investment amount is around about 250 to 350. It just really depends. Okay, it just really depends. But there are arrangements that they're making now. Again, you have to get with the people who invited you. Okay, don't quote me on this, but get with the people that invited you for what their investment amount, if any, is. Okay, so you have if you have 5+ years of experience in the tax industry, you can prove that you've done probably around about 50 plus returns on your P10 number, then you may be also offered a higher commission tier, which is the 80/20, the 80/20. Okay. And the investment amount for that is normally around about 540, 550. Again, it just depends on the team that invited you here, right? So I won't go into the other part. Now the training is again, like I just said, it's a training that you could take for, for life. You could take the information you learned for life. It's something that will definitely allow you to make a ton of money. Taxes is not going anywhere at all. You'll be able to prepare taxes actually throughout the entire year, contrary to what you hear. I know that the biggest rush is between now, January, April 15th, but honestly, I just did a tax return today. We still do taxes all year round. The IRS allows us to transmit taxes until November. And we will teach you how to be able to look and search for clients that you can actually prepare taxes for after the rush. Okay, after the rush. So if anyone was to tell you that if was to quote the package, that the training, the software, the marketing materials, all of the time that's put into putting this program together, it definitely costs thousands. Okay, but we're offering you an opportunity for you to start earning and for you to be able to roll. And I know for A-Leaf Tax Center, it's just a small investment of $99 in order to get started. Any plan that you're offered or that you choose does have a payment plan that goes with it. Okay, a payment plan that's offered with it. So it's just up to you to determine which one is best fits your needs, and then we will have that conversation with you as well, so that we can be able to help you help you figure that out. So, any questions about the compensation, how you're paid, how often you're paid, or the investment in order to start? Any questions whatsoever? It's loud in here. No questions? Or no questions? None. Y'all there? Y'all still with me? Okay, well, let me show you. I have questions. So I'm gonna show you guys what some of the agents made their first year. Okay. So you could just see what the potentials are.
Somebody said both fees and commissions
Uh,
in the chat.
okay, thank you, because I'm not seeing it. All right, Romy says both fees and commissions. What do you mean? What you mean, Romy, about both fees and commissions? Oh, the startup fees. So if they start up, and it just depends on you, Romy. So you have your own office. So I'm not sure what your fees are for to start your office. Is that what you're asking? I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry.
Um, so
I mean, starting off, what would you suggest?
If they're starting off and they don't have any type of experience, I would definitely start them off with the 50/50 or the fees to get started. So it's just 99, well, 149 for the 50/50 with the $99 down payment, or a 60/40, which is 249 with the $99 down payment. And then the rest of the fees is taken out on the first drop. On the first drop. Meaning the first tax returns that get approved, we'll just take the remaining balance off if you still owe. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Okay, all right, just making sure. I don't know why this thing is doing this. Oh, it logged me out. Wow. All right, there we go. All right, so I want to show everybody what my agents made. And I told my team to take the first agents. Let's see here, total payout. Give me a list of 20 agents. They all over the place, okay? Just 20 agents. These are first and second year agents. First and second year agents, okay, you guys? So, and this is agents that took the same training, they had the same opportunity, right? And I don't know who, I took the names out so that I wouldn't know who it was, but I can pretty much guess a little bit because I know my team. But this person here, they did 7 returns their first year, okay? And this was their commissions fee. Like this is their part that was sent to them. So 7 returns, they got paid $33,175. This person here did 43 returns. This is from January to April. So we have our first payout in February. So February, March, and April, 3 months. In 3 months, she made $33,553. In 3 months, this person did 26 returns and they made $18,000. This person did 1 return. I think they only did their own return. Okay, so I'm not sure what happened there, but that's what they did. This person did 16 returns and they made $17,154, right? This next one did 6 returns at 82, 33 returns at $31,000. Again, this is in 3 months, you guys. This is definitely, so when I tell you it's very doable for a person to come in with no experience, with a job. A few of these people I know had jobs. They work their behinds off though. So, we work some late nights sometimes, but it's definitely worth it. Okay. It's definitely worth it. So again, I have some that have single digits. It is what it is. But for the most part, every single person that invested in themselves, they either doubled, made their money back, doubled, or did 300%. They did. Right. So, I don't care who does taxes, right? It doesn't matter to me who does taxes. Doesn't matter if the next person does taxes. Everybody has the ability to be able to make some really, really good money. So it's up to you guys. But that's all I got. If anybody have any questions for me, let me know. Any questions? Any questions? No? All right. Well, then I'm going to go finish my cooking then. Thank y'all. Any question? Okay, well, I'll put the replays in the chat. In the chat. Well, I'll put the replays. Thank you, Taisha, very much. I appreciate it, sweetie.